Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Beyond the Briefcase. I hope you all are doing well. So, welcome back to the third episode of legal drafting. As I promised you guys earlier, that I'll be coming up with various video because you all know that you don't see this kind of videos in YouTube, right? And I've myself I practiced at the High Court for 1 year, and I have drafted various uh, documents which are very beneficial for you people when you once you start your litigation practice or you go to corporate as well, because the drafting remains the same. You'll have to draft various documents, whether you join corporate or whether you join litigation, doesn't matter. But you'll have to draft because drafting plays a very crucial role. I always tell everyone that there are the elements which plays a crucial role in order to become a great advocate, which is the first being that you'll have to convince the judge, and only you can convince a judge if you have a good drafting skills. So both are interrelated, both are correlated, and if you have these two skills, then definitely you will reach the milestone in your career, right? So let's start with a video. So basically, this is the acquittal appeal which I prepared. As you know that due to confidentiality, I have removed certain parts of this particular document, because we all know that there are certain information which we cannot share, right? So as you can see, this is the perfect acquittal appeal, and the first thing you'll have to write the title that this particular thing is notes on, then you have to mention the case name, then here comes acquittal appeal, the number and year, right? Then the order dated, the impugn order. So for example, in this you can see 28 2015 passed by the learned judicial magistrate first class, which you have to mention, right? If you're doing appeal, then definitely you'll have to mention the previous judgment passed by the honorable court. Then it's a criminal case 13790 oblique 2014, you have to mention that also, guys. Why all these documents are very necessary? Because when you fight any case, when you go for the argument before the honorable judge, right? Again, I repeat the same thing, that even the judge, they don't have that much time, even you don't have that much time that you can carry the files of 200 300 pages, right? Carrying all the annexures with you, carrying all the documents with you, no, that's humanly not possible. Even the judges, they won't entertain you. But what you can do is you can make this certain type of draft, you can make this certain type of notes which will help you to present your case in a perfect manner. That's why I emphasize that why legal drafting is very necessary. And again, I am emphasizing that this type of things you won't get in the YouTube, you won't get in the Google, because such kind of documents can be only covered by the people who have themselves, they have made such kind of documents, who have drafted this kind of documents. Only those people can tell you, right? So be very careful when you prepare such kind of documents, because again, if you miss any details and if the judges, they find out that you have not mentioned that detail, ultimately you will lose the case, right? So you have to be very careful when you are preparing such type of document. So as you can see that I have made two columns, the first being the date and the particular. In date, I mentioned the initial date, what exactly happened in the first initial date. For example, you can see here 3112 oblique 2008. Non-applicant issued a check bearing number. Also, this case is based on section 3 138 of Negotiable Instrument Act, dishonor of check, which you see every day. So I'll tell you that out of three cases, the one case would be belonging to Section 138 in Negotiable Instrument Act 8081. It's a common section, but it is a very important section, because there are a lot of cases you see every day, which is related to Section 138. Also, Section 420 of CPC, which talks about cheating, we'll be seeing that as well, right? So on 2nd 9 2008, I mentioned that an agreement executed between the petitioner and the complainant for the construction of the house situated in dash dash dash, which I have hide because of confidentiality. As per the agreement, the petitioners paid cash 23 lakh 85 87,500 and 1 lakh 35,000 total rupees 25 lakh 22,500. Further, as per the terms of the agreement, the construction was to be done as per the specification mentioned in clause 6 of the agreement, and the non-applicant gave check of Oriental Bank of Commerce, dated. Again, I've hide the different part. Rupees 4 lakh dated 131 oblique 12,008 as a security. So here you can see that how I framed the paragraph. I framed the paragraph in such a manner that I couldn't miss any of the information, and it is very important to cover each and every information, be it the date, it could be your clause, it could be your section, it could be the bank's name, it could be the petitioner, complainant, anything. But you have to be very careful. It has to be in very easy words, and you should cover all the informations in a perfect manner. Again, further, if you read, I've mentioned that in the said agreement, it is specifically mentioned that if the non-applicant did not construct the house as per the specification mentioned in the agreement, the petitioner's complainant have right to encash the check, right? Now, when you see the next date, 10/6/2006, the non-applicant did not complete the construction work as per the specification. Therefore, the petitioners presented the check for encashment check, and which was dishonored. So again, dishonored came and you impose section 138 directly, right away, right? Therefore, the petitioner informed the non-applicant through phone, giving information of the non-applicant assured that again you submit the check after 2 days and for encashment, but the same has been dishonored again. So here we understood the point that again the check was dishonored, and when the check gets dishonored, there is only a single provision which is very relevant to this particular issue, that is section 138 of NI Act 8081, right? Then if you see further 9/7/2009, the registered legal notice sent by the complainant to the non-applicant. Again, I'll tell you that there are certain process which has to be followed by you before approaching the honorable court. If you don't fulfill those certain important procedure, then even the court won't help you. So let's take an example. Sending a legal notice, it is a mandatory part, right? You directly you cannot go to court. The court will ask you that whether Mr. A and C, you have initiated certain type of mandatory steps or not. And if you say no, they will tell you to go and fulfill those mandatory criteria. Then only you can again go to the court. 17/7/2009, the non-applicant filed reply to the notice and sent by the complainant. In the reply, the non-applicant admitted that he had issued the check was given as security. So again, this becomes very important. 17/8/2009, complainant filed complaint case under section 138, read with read with section 420 of IPC before judge magistrate first class. So that's how you write, how that's how you frame the facts, right? And then you can see that I mentioned section 138 and section 420, because when you present the case, the judges, they might ask you to read the certain provision, to read the involved provision sections, just to get the clarity at the same time when you are reviewing the whole case. So it is advisable that you also write the whole sections brief in the notes itself, so that it will become easy for you to read it directly from here, and you don't have to carry the whole bare act, whole reference book with you in the court, right? So ultimately it is helping you. So that's how you frame the acquittal appeal, and I hope that this video might help you in the future go when you draft this particular appeal, right? So thank you so much for watching my video, people, and do share this video with your friends as much as possible, because this thing is very important. All the people who are from legal fraternity, we know the importance of this thing, and how much it is important for you when your senior, when your law firm senior, they tell you to frame such kind of documents, and you don't have any idea there. So that's the particular gap which I want to fulfill, that you can directly switch to my videos and you can draft with the help of my videos. Again, I would highly suggest you, please do not copy paste everything. The basic details you have to change, right? So be very careful when you check it. Do share this video with your friends. Do like and subscribe for more informative videos. Ultimately, you people motivate me to come up with such informative videos, right? So you people are my source of energy. Thank you so much for watching my video, and do like and subscribe, and do share this video as much as possible. Thank you.